YouTube, what's up? It's Mr. Metal Guy 11 here. Anyways, so basically, I wanted to do this video as a tribute to the NHL players, both today and tomorrow. Just basically me talking. So don't expect anything to come out of this, in terms of pictures, and stuff, videos of tributes or anything like that to my favorite players of all time. So just that's the disclaimer there. Anyways, yeah, but so um. I was kind of thinking, what the hell is Gary Bettman doing, threatening the NHL Players Association with another lockout? Screw him. Come on, dude. You're 18 or you've been around for 18 or 19 years in the NHL, and you wanna honestly you seriously want to do something like that? Threaten with another lockout? Remember how pissed off fans were the last time there was a lockout? Come on, get your shit together, Bettman. Come on, you're an educated guy. You're like a you've got a pretty good education for the most part. I mean, most of these NHL players, that's the thing, they don't have an education. They don't know jack shit about bargaining and all that stuff. They don't know anything about making deals and the business. They're just simple players, and that's always been the case, and probably always will be the case. So it's kind of why the heck are you even threatening with an hour lockout? It's not good. Why would you even consider something like that? But anyways, barring that there is no lockout, please. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So barring that there isn't a lockout, I think that there will personally I'd prefer for there to be a bit of just like players to get their shits together, and then obviously the owners and the managers and the commissioner and deputy commissioner to get their shit together, because it's just not right in my opinion. They shouldn't have to fight over this sort of stuff. They shouldn't have to do this dumb CBA stuff. The NBA had a lockout this year. The CHL, or no, that's right, it's not the CHL. The the probably the MLB, in the past few years have had a lockout. I'm not a big follower of baseballs, hence why I only talk about hockey pretty much. So yeah, and three there's been a bunch of other just leagues around the world that go on strike or have a lockout, and it's just stupid because you don't want to do that sort of stuff. It's upsetting for people who watch the sport. It's upsetting for the players who are employed at the sport, and it's upsetting for the fans who obviously to watch it. So obviously good Canadian fans sometimes, and obviously there's a lot of European players and players from everywhere now in the NHL. So yeah, there's a lot of different people that like to watch hockey and just do that sort of stuff and get together with their buds. I remember this commercial that was there a few years ago. After I'm done recording this, I might post the link to I'm not editing and stuff with this. I might probably post the link to this video. But yeah, so it was a hockey commercial for the 2004-2005 lockout season. It was I don't even know what it was for, but it's do you really want to hurt me? Do you want me to cry? Just bunch of guys singing that song, they're crying, a bunch of grown men just sing with a TV turned off. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I won't go into that sort of stuff because it'll take too long. But yeah, the next time you consider a lockout, just think about what the NHL is really doing. Think about who the players are. Think about who the managers are. Think about what effect is gonna have on the friggin' people that watch and play the game. So yeah. And then now that another issue that I'm going to talk about here is that this whole thing about banning fighting and banning just banning hitting. Okay, if you're gonna ban hitting in hockey, it's not hockey. It's I think it was Michael Forbes or whatever his name was. One of the hockey analysts, he once said if you take aggression out of hockey, if you take passion of hockey, this is on the direct quote from the NHL Tough Guys it was part of that series of NHL DVD collections, classic DVD collections. It's Tough, Tolerant, Courage. Anyways, yeah. So he said, if you're gonna take aggression, if you're gonna take fighting, like physicality out of hockey, well, it's pretty it's just not hockey, you know. Like that's just, and that's my way of seeing it. Like, and that's the way I think it is. Like that's the way a lot of people think it is. A lot of people only go to games for the fights and the physicality. If you're gonna, it's a man's kind of game. Like it's a man's game. That's why only men play in the NHL. That's why only men are allowed to hit in the world championships and the world and like the junior world championships and the Olympics. So if you're gonna take that sort of shit out of hockey, it's not hockey, man. So just try and try and get your like think about like I'm not gonna say like people who think that sort of stuff because I know there's a whole big thing with concussions now and just like how I agree with them like trying to crack down headshots a bit, but like sort of I agree, but it's not what like a lot of people want. So why would you even bother taking headshots out of hockey? Okay, yeah, okay. No, take headshots out of hockey, yes, but don't take hitting out of hockey and don't take fighting out of hockey for sure. That's my point. That's the point I'm trying to make. Just like because like if you take hitting and fighting out of hockey, it's just another professional sports game. Like there's no other major league sport like professional sports in North America or maybe even like in the world that you can fight legally. You know, like I'm talking about like team sports here. Like in football, you're allowed to hit, but you're not allowed to fight. In baseball, there's no fighting, or else you get ejected, and you get a suspension. Like the managers, you know, you see they always get tossed. You know, like with the yeah. That's why I think baseball personally is a ludicrous sport. Everyone dopes, but you don't even need doping that much. Anyways, yeah. So basically, that's what I think. That's my view on like hockey. Anyways, please subscribe to my videos and please view this because I wanna. I don't. So I'm not gonna say I want to become a big YouTube personality, but it wouldn't be a bad thing so much. But yeah. So, anyways, Metal God 11 signing off.